It's so crazy for me to think that it had been over 2 years ago since I played Jump King for the first time. 2 years ago, damn. And it had been exactly 1 year ago today, while I'm recording, since I cleared Tower 1 without falling even once. 1 year ago, man, oh man. And short after, I started to try to complete Tower 2 without falling. And I'm still in progress. It's crazy for me that I have used 1 year to clear Tower 2, and I have not completed it yet, but I don't know if I ever will, but I will try my best. But it's so crazy to think of that I've used 1 year to practice. And even though I have only live streamed 19 times with the Tower 2 Zero Falls, I have practiced a lot in my spare time. So there are a lot of content you haven't seen because I have to practice a lot, otherwise I will forget the feelings of the jumps. I think it's so funny to look at the footage I'm showing right now and seeing this is the first live stream I made for over 2 years ago, my first jumps, and I have come a long way with the skills I have with the game. It seems so pure and innocent right now while I'm playing and seeing my footage. I have no idea what is waiting for me. That this game, the thoughts I have right now, the guy you're seeing on the television, is that this is just a joke game. I'm going to live stream Jump King for 1 or 2 live streams and then it will be over. But the addiction and the love for the game just grew and grew while I was playing. It ending up being on my top 25 best games of all time, ending up being my top 10 best games of all time, and ending up in the end being my favorite game of all time. And it was a combination of the journey I had with you guys that was watching, and the challenge itself, and the pure simple gameplay, but still so challenging, extremely challenging, and just perfect in any ways, because this is a game where you're thinking about the backgrounds, the music, the gameplay, of course, the jumps, the feeling of the jumps. There are so many things you noticed while you're playing, but you're only doing one thing, and that is jumping and trying not to fall. And it's so... The reason why I really love Jump King is that the simplicity wakes up all your senses while you're playing. You notice every small details while you're playing. It's incredible. And yeah, I for a long time thought my journey would end after I completed Tower 1, 2 and 3, and that was a huge task. But after that I felt some kind of void inside me. I had to go back to the game. And that's over 1 year ago. It's so crazy for me. And in that, after I cleared the 3 first towers, I had a hard time to really enjoy other games. It's so crazy because I had just completed the ultimate game for me. It was the best game ever made for me. And every game after that felt so meaningless in some way and so overproduced. I missed the simplicity. I missed the huge challenge, but the simple mechanics. So I needed to go back to the game, and I hope I can always go back to Jump King. I hope it's a game that will live with me forever. Because after I started my Zero Falls challenge, the ultimate challenge, I could enjoy other games again as well. But before that, I didn't really enjoy playing other games. It's so crazy. And even though I'm in a period right now where I play a lot of Super Nintendo games, I have always Jump King in the back of my head. And as you know, at the moment I'm trying to complete Tower 2 with Zero Falls, and this Sunday I have my huge Jump King live stream. The Ultimate Challenge Tower 2 Zero Falls Part 20, where I will stream for 8 hours in one row. This is the biggest stream I have done with Jump King, and I will try to do my best to complete the tower this Sunday, and I hope you will chill with me. I won't take any breaks. I will just maybe order some pizza and talk with you guys at the same time, and hope we have a good time. But I thought it would be funny to celebrate that it had been exactly 1 year ago since I cleared Tower 1 with 0 faults, to actually look at the run and together with you guys, the 0 faults run, and try to talk about what is happening. Why I know it takes around 8 minutes for me to clear the first tower with 0 faults, because when you don't fall, it's actually, when you think about the journey from the bottom to the top, it seems like a journey that will take you so many hours. But if you do it without falling, it's not that long of a climb you have to do. And so, of course, there isn't any moment while you are watching the footage where I'm stopping up and thinking about things or anything like that. I'm playing. I don't think I'm talking either. I'm very focused in this moment. But let's check it out and see. I haven't seen it since I actually cleared the Tower 1 first time. I had played for a long time while you're at this moment you're seeing right now. I think I have been playing for that stream for over 2 hours at that moment. But yeah, you don't know you will clear the Tower 1 at the moment right now. You're just chilling and talking and smiling, and you will be so focused later and be terrified when you reach the top of the tower. But yeah, this area, the forest area, is always have been a very magical moment for me. The music is very chill. It's actually not, it doesn't have any track. It's more like a just ambient sound, but it really sets the right tone for the game. So you see this area a lot every time you play Jump King, but it's just a comfort area. It feels like home every time you are in this area. At the beginning it was so difficult to master, but now it's just a breeze to come through, and you love to come back. And this part is a beautiful build up to the False King area that I really love as well. And in the False King area I will reach in a moment is the place where the first track really hits, where you can, oh man, yeah, and you can hear the sound, the rain effect in the background. It has something special. I just love how every screen teased for the next screen. You can see the rain is falling down from the top. And it's because on the next screen you have an area where it's raining a lot. So I love that area teased a little bit for the upcoming challenge you have. I love this area. Oh man, this is so good. And the rain you hear in the background. I really love Tower 1. I really do. And it's actually a very good time to see another tower than Tower 2. Since I have played Tower 2 for so long. It's so crazy. Oh, this jump is so difficult. I had such a hard time. First time I tried to clear Tower 1. That jump was crazy for me, when you have to jump into the rain. But yeah, the thing with Jump King is that you have to find the best road to the top. And you can climb the tower in a lot of different ways. And I like that you can experiment with the different paths while you are trying to climb the tower. So this jump is the rooftop jump, and I have such a hard time to come through. You have to jump through the middle of the tower. I failed that jump so many times, and often my attempts stopped at that moment. So every time I got through that, I was very happy inside. I don't look happy right now, and it's because I'm very focused. But that part you saw before, where you have to jump through the rooftop, is probably the most difficult jump in Tower 1. It's like a 30% chance that you will fail that, even though you are skilled, because it's a feeling jump as well. Of course, there are a lot of skills included, but at the same time, you have to be you have to really feel the jump at that moment. This area is pretty easy to come through. I know we have the flagpoles at this area, but you can still, even though you're trying to do a zero false jump, make some mistakes in this area. You will try not to hit the right area, otherwise it's hard to come back up. But you can still save yourself if you jump too far. And yeah, the snow area seems pretty difficult, and it's one of the worst area when you are just trying to complete the Tower 1 for the first time, because you have to master a new feeling while you're jumping. On the next screen, you have to walk on snow, and there are a wind combined on that, and you can't really walk with the same kind of... Oh, I actually thought the snow was deeper. So it's only Tower 2 you have the snow being a challenge to you. So in this area it's just the wind? Huh? I forgot that. Oh no, now the snow got deep. So you can't walk normally in the snow at this area. So you have to jump every time you have to move, otherwise you can walk as well. Combine that with the wind is such a huge challenge the first time when you reach the area. But funny enough, it's not the worst area when you have to do a zero falls challenge and you have to complete the game again. This area is more challenge because you have to be patient. When you play Jump King, you have a flow and you just want to jump further and further, and sometimes when you stop up you can get out of focus. And that's actually the most difficult thing with this area, is that you have to wait a lot, and that can sometimes challenge your patience with the game. This jump is actually pretty difficult because you can't do a full jump. You have to really feel it and stay at the right area. So I failed that jump a lot as well. That's the only jump that is really difficult in snow area. This seems pretty crazy, this area, but it's actually just full jumps. I just make a full jump up in the air, the full jump again, and jump into the wall with a full jump, and you just have to wait for the wind. It looks more difficult than it is. But yeah, it's so crazy for me that this area was actually the most difficult area when I first tried to complete Tower 1. But when you try to do zero falls, it's actually one of the more easy ones. So now I'm in safety, and we come close to the church. And I love that the next screen you will see, the first time I played the game, you got a little sneak peek to the music in the church. The music from the snow area was turned down, and then you can hear the church music a little bit in the background. And I didn't know what's coming up the first time, but you can see the light from the church, and you are finally safe. I could breathe. The first time I reached the church area, I couldn't breathe again. You couldn't fall again. But when you're doing a zero falls challenge, it doesn't matter if you fall all the way to the bottom. You can just make one mistake and you have to start over. But the first time I reached the church area, it felt like a big hug from the game, that they were like, you did it, you're done well, take a breathing room. Now you have one of the most difficult areas, the ice area in the moment. And now, Blue Sky. The track is called Blue Sky. This area is called Blue Ruin. But the Blue Sky track, combine that with the beautiful background with the stars and the beautiful pixel art, is just a wonderful, wonderful area. And this is my favorite track in the game, I think. So yeah, that is my favorite track. I love this area. It's a difficult area, but I just want to stay there the whole time. I could imagine that a lot of people would think that this area is the most difficult area in Tower 1, but I still think that the snow area is the most difficult area when you play the tower for the first time, because of the wind. If you don't master the ice mechanic, I can see why it's the most difficult one. So now we are in the last area in the game, and I'm actually pretty surprised that it doesn't look more nervous than I am. I'm very focused, and every time I'm very concentrated, I bite myself in my mouth, and I can see that my mouth is very compressed right now, and oh man, look at that face. Wow, I'm very chilling right now. Okay, I'm breaking now. I'm breaking. I'm impressed that I didn't actually react before I hit the final of the top. Oh man, crybaby, stop yourself, man! For God's sake. Oh, we're getting awkward right now. But yeah, the other times when I hit the top, I was more screaming and going crazy. But this time I broke totally. I don't know what it was. I think it was because it was so intense, and it was yeah. I promised myself I would buy the Jump King plush if I beat Tower 1. The funny thing, I had already bought it that day because I had a feeling that I will clear the tower very soon, and I was so afraid that someone would buy the plush, because you can't get the Jump King plush anywhere at the moment. It's sold out everywhere, and it was stupid expensive on eBay. They have only been made around 300 and something of the plush, so I was so nervous that it will get napped when I finally clear Tower 1. So it was been sending from USA, so I was like, okay, I'll just purchase it now, and then I will unbox it when I finally complete Tower 1, because I knew in my heart that I someday would clear it. It was not like, I will never clear Tower 1 without falling. I had that feeling with Tower 2 that I'm not sure if I ever will clear Tower 2. We will try, and maybe it will happen this Sunday. I don't know. I hope you will watch my live stream for 8 hours. I understand why that you can't see the whole stream, but jump in and give a little purple heart or something like that for 10 minutes if you're interested. That will keep me going, and I'll stream anyway, even though if there are only 0 views while I'm doing the live stream, I'll do it, of course, but it's always more fun if someone is watching this stream as well and talk with me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this Sunday. I can't wait. 8 hours, it will be crazy. I live in Europe, so it's Danish time, so if you're from another place in Denmark, you have to look up what time I start. Maybe, you know what, I will make a little upcoming video so you know when I will start the video. I will do it the night before, I think, so you can see when I start. But yeah, here in Denmark is at 2 afternoon, and I will stop at 10 at the evening. But yeah, I can't wait to play it, and looking forward to it. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking around with Jump King together with me for over 2 years, and congratulations for the 1 year anniversary since I cleared Tower 1. And as you can see right now, 0 falls, 222 jumps, and almost 9 minutes took me to do the first tower run with 0 falls. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching and listening to the whole video. This was Daniel from the P-Wing. Purple love to you all. Bye.